Peering into dimensional space. Who would have thought it was so satisfying? Go, my minion, go! Well, that certainly went well.
Hey everyone! Jolt2 here, and welcome back to another LEGO map review. This time I'll be reviewing Ceros, Gatekeeper of Dimensions! This is going to be my 100 subscriber mock contest first place prize. The mock review. I mean, yes, technically earlier today I did reveal this mock, but I decided let's just do all of this in the same day. Now we have Ceros. So, story-wise, this guy, Gatekeeper of Dimensions, he exists in the in-between area between dimensions. Yeah, that's about it. So there's a species that I don't think I've revealed the name of, called the Ethereals. And if you remember Astros from, I believe it was episode 8 of Rise of the Demons, he was one of the Ethereals, and so was his daughter in episode 9, who had a brief appearance. So the Ethereals are basically, think the Rukar, and then think the dragons, but think stronger. Now think basically as powerful as the in-between between Vestals and Gaithrani in Mini-Max series. Basically, that's where the Ethereals are, power-wise. They don't have any time travel crap. No, they exist in one time, but they do have absurd powers, and this is the most powerful one of them all, Ceros. And he's super powerful because he basically has the power of Ultra Comprehension, which is very important, which I will explain later in my series. And basically, what he does is, as the Gatekeeper of Dimensions, he exists in the very center of the universe, 0.00 in between all dimensions, where he basically observes everything at once, to the best of his ability, and he also, since he's there, he has the ability to control whether you can travel in between dimensions or travel through to other dimensions. So, if any character suddenly teleports, they're really just hopping into the very center of the area in between dimensions, which is everywhere and nowhere. So, basically, they just go into the area in between dimensions, and since you can access pretty much everywhere you want from there, they go to wherever they want. And the plus side is he's the guy controlling it. So if the villains are in another dimension, they can't come through. As long as he's still there, he has to keep himself inside of the center of dimensions. He can't leave. He's kind of trapped. So what do you do when you're trapped at the center of the universe and you can see everything? Well, you basically have infinite entertainment, so he's pretty much a couch potato. Yes, the all-powerful Ethereal is a couch potato. Anyway, on to his... Well, I already discussed basically his powers. So, on to the mock itself. So this has a color scheme, pretty consistent one, of gold, black, and gray, with some trans dark blue sprinkled in. As you can tell, this piece, if you paid attention to episode 9 of Rise of the Demons, you'll notice that this is a slightly modified version of the Rukarian Emperor's leg. Yeah, his upper leg design's modified. That's what this guy has for leg design. And there's nothing too special. He does use rubber bands right here to keep this piece from falling out, and also right here to keep this piece from falling out, though that does slide in on its own. And interesting building techniques? Not really. I mean, I have a custom hand, and I already used all my gold, come on, focus, all my gold finger pieces and black finger pieces, so I was just left with gray, but that works because of all the gray friction at our joints. And he's not that gappy, but still pretty gappy from the side. he wears the Konohu Olmec, not in the universe, but just piece-wise, he is the Konohu Olmec. And there we go. Here's his head. Goofily small compared to the rest of his royal-looking body. He uses this design where two 2015 add-on armor pieces come in right in place with this piece. This golden version of the 2015 skull armor add-on. That kind of goes like a trifecta into this disc, this ornate disc piece with a trans dark blue stud on it to go with his eye color, and that just attaches through a what was the Star Wars missile piece that connect with the stud on the end where you can attach this, and it had a rod basically, so you can kind of see goes through this piece, and there's a rubber band, but that's just to keep this piece from slip sliding all over the place. I can remove this, but I want to keep that from moving too much. In addition, he's pretty well armored, and he has a decent amount of friction in the joints. He doesn't have that much articulation in the arms, though. This is about as far as they can bend. I mean, yeah. And I didn't do this, and I kind of put, unlike before, I put design over articulation for pretty much once, which means can't move my arms. Though I did make sure he can at least move his head, because in his original design, he still had more articulation than Liwa 2015's neck, but he still basically had no neck. Alright, so yeah, which gives, and I basically, to compensate, gave him a double jointed neck. But it honestly doesn't look that bad unless I have it fully extended. So I always have it just a wee bit bent. It gives him nice human proportions without messing anything up too much. The only thing weird about him proportionally is that his lower legs are a bit too short. And I kind of didn't want to do anything custom here. So, yeah. And he uses the Paraka feet. I'm probably gonna do some adding on. Probably gonna use Glatorian neck pieces right here. Then move this up here and do some other stuff. But essentially, yeah, that's about it for this mock. He's very consistent. He has a very nice color scheme. And I think I got the shaping down really well. So this is Ceros. And this is also Ryjolt2 signing out. If you like this mock, like the video. If you don't like the mock, dislike the video. And you really like the mock and want to see more content beautiful like this, then subscribe. Please just subscribe. Okay, Ryjolt2 signing out. Bye.